Hi. The lefties in Sweden, they are doing very common mistakes these days. Yeah, I know, they have been for a long time. But there was a conference up in the north of Sweden. It was the Sweden Democrats, this political party, had a conference and the lefties went there. Yeah, you know, they're doing their good job. So they did a demonstration outside of the building, and when the conference was about to start, somebody went in and turned on the fire alarm. So the building has to be cleared. Yeah, I think they need education, these people, and they need some manners. Because this is going in the opposite direction, of course. People like democracy and freedom of speech. And what they're doing is more like sadistic, I think. That's the word, really. They are sadistic. Yeah. Destroying. So they think they're doing a good job. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. So, and there was another example. There's a writer, a researcher. His name is Tino Sanandaji. I really like him. So he created a book with all these statistics, very well known statistics. No, I mean, they are documented, they are real statistics. And and this book has been selling very well. And there was this woman in a suburb to Stockholm called Ekerö, and she wanted to borrow the book from the local library. So she went in there and said, well, do you have this book? No. Well, can you order it? And this is custom. This is what they are supposed to do. When they don't have the book, they can order it, right? It's like a service to the people living there. But they wouldn't order it. And this woman got an email explaining why. And one of the arguments, I think it was the main argument, was the human rights argument. Wow. And the woman got pissed off, upset. So she went into the library, and there she found, of course, a lot of books about communism, Karl Marx, and she also found, I don't know how many, but there were quite a few books about Adolf Hitler. And there were 2 copies of Mein Kampf. So these lefties, they are not really, at least in this case, she didn't do her job. She was imposing her political agenda on the people living there. Right, so that's my theory. They are not educated. Okay, so Hanif Bali. You know, I've been complaining a lot about politicians here in Sweden. Maybe especially about the social democrats, the communists, of course, but also a political party is called the Moderate Party. And Hanif Bali is up there in the Moderate Party. He came from Iran when he was 4 years old. And this guy is, I think, the tiger that we have wanted so desperately here in Sweden. The Moderate Party seems to be a bit scared of him, you know. The lefties are definitely scared of him. They call him Islamophobe, for instance. And if you're called an Islamophobe by the lefties in Sweden, that's a compliment. That's, you know, it's a star. Yeah. So, and he's got a good sense of humor. He's very frank and clear in the way he speaks, and yeah, I would love to see him as our PM. He will not be, at least not for a while. Because as I said, the moderate party is, they are a bit uncomfortable with this guy because he's a little wild, to say the least. So I really like him. So, alright, bye.